Uncompromised beats.
Fuck yeah!
Alright, let's do this shit, motherfucker.
Oh, it's funny that we're opposite of them.
Stop saying stupid like that.
Cultural. What if this is my culture?
We actually had a talk about this yesterday, where me and Jill, what were you saying?
We were having a fight, and then
Oh, that's tight. Tell me about your fights. It makes me feel good.
So
No,
you're
no,
having
I love hearing about your fights because it makes me feel like
Right.
my fight is not that bad.
So when we fight, I'm super emotional, he's super logical, right? So then I just say some shit just to like vent. And then he goes, I forgot what I said specifically. I forgot what I said specifically, but he was like, yeah, you think that way because you're fucking Westerner. Because you're like, he's like, because Asian people, we're honorable. We don't just give up like that.
Yeah, we don't give up.
Westerner.
No.
I remember the
same
fight.
conversation.
So this fight actually happened on Thursday, which is why we're like 5 minutes late.
No, like 15.
I don't even remember what it's about anymore. It's never about anything.
It never is.
Never
So I got fucking pissed and I pulled over. You know where the CHP station is?
Yeah.
So I pulled over there.
Is this after JK News?
Before JK News.
Oh, no.
So I pulled over, I slammed on the fucking brakes, and then something happened where me and her got into like a tug of war match.
Oh,
And
fuck.
then with her backpack, and then so she was like, because first we were talking and she wasn't paying attention to me. So she was doing her makeup. I grabbed the mirror out of her hand. I threw it on the fucking ground. And I was like, pay the fuck attention. And then
I know, and then I was like, you like that shit? Here, and I got my own shit. I threw it to him like, does that make you fucking happy,
And
you
then-
fucking gorilla?
yeah, so she threw the backpack, and I was like, oh, you want to throw this backpack? I'm gonna
You
slap
But it was
on
my
the laptop.
backpack with the laptop in it.
So I grabbed it and I pulled it, and then all of us, first she was all like, yeah, throw this fucking backpack. And I'm like, you want me to throw this motherfucking backpack? So I grab it, and she's like, man. And then so I pulled it out of her hands, and then I was about to
throw
throw
your
it.
own backpack.
I was about to throw it, but I was like, all right. So I already called her bluff because she was trying to act tough, but then she's actually not that tough because she's scared of me breaking this backpack. So I put it down.
Not the backpack, the laptop in the backpack.
Doesn't matter. And then what I told her after the fight, I was like, that's the same thing as like you start shit with someone in the club. Yeah, let's fight. Yeah, I'm a fucking man. Wait. If you hit me, there's gonna be medical bills and shit. You know, it's like all the chairs, like reality comes out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck? And then so she gets all pissed and she comes out of the back seat and then she's like, fine, we're over. I'm gonna walk to the office. And I was like, what? So I come out of the car and I open her car door. I'm like, you better stay the fuck inside. Don't you fucking go anywhere. And then later, like when I'm pissed, I'm like very testosterone-y. But then after I calm down, that's when like the cutie comes in. So later on at night, I'm like, were you really gonna break up with me?
They're exactly the fucking same. All three of them.
And I was like, what did you mean it was over? And she was like, what, that time? You were so fucking mad at me.
I'm smiling so big at her.
I'm like, who would want?
No wonder during JK News he was all giving you lovey-dovey.
Yeah, fuck him.
And then she-
You bounce back fast, man.
Yeah, and she was like, what was she saying? No, she was like, yeah, because when you're pissed and then you're treating me this way, of course I don't want to be with you. And I'm like, there's no honor in that. In Asian love, it's unconditional. I could fuck your ass up, but I still love you.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That's
I was
so
like,
true.
you can fight me, you can punch me, you can poke my eyeballs out, but I won't leave you because I still
East
love
versus
you.
West right here.
That's
know.
not what Joe says. Joe gives me conditional love. So if I mess up,
But we're not married like that.
that's okay.
I told you, right? I told you that the Asian love is once you're fucking married, you stick to that goddamn word. It's not like American love where like, I don't love you anymore, so I'm gonna divorce you. I'm not feeling it today. Oh, I'm not gonna love you anymore.
I'm not feeling today. Guess what? I had these divorce papers the whole time.
There's nothing wrong with the divorce because then that's when you have fucking disgruntled parents that fucking hate each other and the kids grow up knowing that and the kids. I remember growing up and telling I was young. And I would tell my parents because they stuck it out like that. I'm like, can you guys please get divorced? Like, this is fucking horrible. Like, I hate the energy right now.
You want them to get divorced?
Yeah, really bad.
Yeah, but look at, you're the one that keeps the relationship together because you have parents that have good, like, they showed you good examples. No matter what, y'all fight, you just keep it together.
Yeah, no, well, kind of, because then I was like, damn, they would have been so much happier if they would have gone
But
back.
that's also like your 12-year-old intellect processing that stuff. But now because your parents have stuck it through, and they, subconsciously there's role models that if you don't break up, you can last all the way.
Look at all of us divorced parents. We're trying to break up every fucking day. Every day.
Me too, but I'm not gonna really do it.
But we can see right through your bullshit. All of us are really gonna break up, and then go like after we break up, we're gonna come back together. It's damaging. That's true. That's so damaging.
That's so true.
You're the only one that tries to break up.
You tried it too.
How are you culturally different?
How many talks have we had about cultural differences?
Cultural schmultural. She's just wrong. I tell you this.
You gonna let him say that shit, Jen?
I thought being born in the United of States would already make me ready for the wrath of the white girl.
The rat.
But it is something else, man. There's no right and wrong in this. It's just the way we're raised. You know, the difference between East meets West.
I like every time he talks, like if you had long hair, these,
Yeah.
it's like exactly what you do without long hair.
Hey, when I'm pulling into my memory, the sass comes out, baby. As fuck. Let me tell you some motherfucking shit. I seen some shit. I seen some motherfucking shit.
Okay, go.
You know the shit that I seen? You know how dark my heart has become? From all the fights and the struggles? Oh my God, little did I know. It's like we're a part of the UN and we're debating and we're trying to stop World War III from happening. That's what the hell is happening in my heart.
Let it out. Tell us.
Okay, let me tell you an example, all right? One thing is Asians don't motherfucking say shit unless they know what the fuck they're talking about. Or they have the credibility to say so. And
Really?
you know your
His
fucking
dad
motherfucking
says that
place.
shit all the time. That doesn't make sense.
What are you talking about?
His dad always says some shit that he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, he's earned the right. You know, so there's a difference. It's like, has he taken care of Bart? Has he paid for everything? His college? He's been a great father. He could say whatever the fuck he wants because he earned the right.
I'm just trying to follow what you're saying because you're saying Asians can always.
But he added another context
Okay.
to it.
Layering.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So that's the difference. It's like most Asians, they don't say shit unless they earn their place to say shit.
So the point here is I'm not allowed to speak unless I'm asked for my opinion or whatever.
That's not true.
So what are you trying to say?
Yeah, what's your point?
All I'm saying is, okay, check this out. She's a master of accounting. A master. Like, that's like a fucking black belt, right?
Yeah.
And for me, like, I stay back. It's like, hey, I might have a few things here and there talking about accounting, but you know what? You're the master. You're the fucking leader here. I'm the white belt. I'm the student. Let me rank up. I'll never be as black belt as you are in accounting martial arts, but you know what? I know my place in life. When it comes to YouTube, I know my motherfucking shit. Don't question me. Fuck. When you're around a bunch of kung fu masters, don't try to walk in and talk like you're a kung fu master yourself. You're not paying mine. Shit.
Well, how's that culturally though? Oh, because you're saying Asians just know their place. Got it.
Well, okay, so there's an unspoken rule for Asians in hierarchy. And I think Westerners, there's a lot of equality. So people speak their opinions and minds and whatever, but then I mean, there's no right or wrong.
Right, it's just different.
It's just different.
Because
Yeah, because
Mexicans like that too, where it's like there's a hierarchy, you know your place. If adults are talking, you shut the fuck up.
but then for my observation is that's why white people, though, they learn independence and independent thought way faster is because they're encouraged to speak their mind. In class, everyone's raising their hand, they're encouraged to contribute and whatever. I see the positives in it, but then when the cultures clash, it's like all these unspoken rules are being broken.
That's kind of like what we're going through with Isaac too. It's kind of like we encouraged him to have options and to be able to choose what he wants and stuff. Whether it's food options or television programming, the clothes he wears and stuff like that, he gets to choose it all. But now it's starting to create a backfire where
he's too opinionated.
and he speaks up when he shouldn't be speaking up, and now he doesn't know where the lines are. Now we have to kind of go back and reinstate, like, here are the fine lines, don't break these rules now. And it's kind of hard to go backwards and to fix it now. So it's
What about for you guys? Because you're Chinese, you're Mexican.
And I've been trying to think of that too. I'm like, what?
food. I've never met an Asian person that is so afraid of. I've never met an Asian person that's afraid of food.
No one's
Look at
like
Sean.
normal
Sean's
people.
Asian.
Well, like a very picky Asian person is still
Rare.
a very open-minded like Western foodie.
Yeah.
Like someone that's super picky on the Asian side is still like.
No,
Still
because I
wanna
grew up
try
a lot. So I grew up around a lot of Asians when I was super young. It was a lot of Japanese Americans. They were already like second, third generation.
That's different already though.
They're just white people
They're
with
white-
Asian
white
faces.
people.
Yeah, so you can't say Asian though.
Well, that's not cultural though.
Yeah, so that's ethnically Asian. We're talking about culturally Asian.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I think my cultural background, growing up with my parents who were just like, they ate about anything, you know? Duck ankles,
sloth feathers.
sloth
So
feathers,
your brother
whatever.
eats anything too?
No, he doesn't.
Exactly.
Oh wait, what happened?
Well, that's because my parents got more westernized as they were raising me and my brother. And so I got the more ethnic version of my parents. And then by the time my brother came around, he got the more whitewashed parenting.
But he probably still eats more stuff than Isaac does.
He still eats
So that's what I
way
mean.
more stuff than Isaac. I mean, he was
But you
still able
think
to
it's
like.
more of a guy and girl thing? That girls are more picky eaters than guys?
No,
Because Julia eats everything though.
yeah,
That's true, but
Like,
they-
Asian girls, for the most part, from what I've seen and people that I've
Me
met,
too.
they're very open to eating weird stuff, you know. But like
And they dominate Yelp.
They do
So
dominate.
they're the ones
Asian
going
girls
around
dominate Yelp like
getting
crazy.
all kinds of
That's
weird
so
shit.
true. But like the Western counterparts of it, that's how you want to put it. In terms of people in general, I feel like they're not as intimidated by food when they encounter something that's brand new.
I mean, I understand the food aspect because it's like, if you grow up looking at a crazy ass dish, then the rest of the world just has some bland food that you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I could stomach this.
But we're open to other cultures though. Like I can look at Ethiopian food, or I can look at,
Because it
Because
looks
your
similar.
own food is
to-
already crazy.
Yeah.
but it doesn't resemble anything close to something else though. And I'm like, I'm looking at that like I've never seen that. I don't even know what that is, but I feel like I want to put it in my mouth though and try
You
it.
know what?
you know?
I think it's because our culture shows a lot of love through food.
Mm.
So we don't show like.
Oh,
So
that
it's-
makes
it's-
sense.
we,
So does
we,
mine. Right. I think what it is
There's no love in coleslaw.
I think maybe.
It's just lettuce.
You tell me, Jess.
No, that's true. Her dad though, it reminds me of an Asian mom.
Wait, let her
Right, go ahead.
speak.
Okay.
No, I think this might sound offensive, but I think maybe it's the refugee mentality where it's like you don't get to choose sometimes what you want to eat, so you have to buy the cheaper food, which sometimes looks crazier. It's like the duck ankle or whatever. So you're like, I gotta survive. I'm just gonna eat all of it no matter what because that's what I have to have. And maybe over here it's like we'll just get McDonald's.
But the crazy thing with the Chinese food though is the weird shit is the delicacy. So when you're at home, you eat like the stir fry beef, you steam your
That's
fish.
true. Because Chinese people be like, oh, chicken breast. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then when you go out to eat, that's when
true.
they bring out like the sea cucumber that looks like an uncircumcised dick. And it has like this fucking shiny ass gravy and everyone's like, mmm. Like, they can't wait to eat that thing.
Compromise.